Georgie and Mandy's Young Sheldon sequel image reveals the first look at the Coopers replacements. Hello everyone, my name is Alana. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like. Up. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will more prominently feature Mandy's family, promising more drama for the newlyweds' relationship. A new Georgie and Mandy's first marriage image highlights the McAllisters as the Coopers' replacements after young Sheldon. Audrey's skepticism towards Georgie will drive conflict in the series, adding tension to the dynamic family relationships. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's replacements for young Sheldon's Coopers are revealed in a new image. When young Sheldon debuted in 2017, its story was mostly centered on Ian Armitage's Sheldon. However, as the show progressed and diversified its storytelling, the rest of his family gained prominence. This was the reason why ending young Sheldon was such a controversial decision. Nonetheless, the Big Bang Theory franchise will continue via Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. As production begins for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, the official Young Sheldon Instagram account shares the first look at the McAllisters, Mandy's family, in a new image. Check out the adorable photo below. The Coopers' collective story ended when Sheldon moved to California in the Young Sheldon finale. While Mary, Mima, and Missy will appear, Georgie and Mandy's first marriage's main family will be the McAllisters. In the image, Emily Osment is joined by her on-screen parents, Rachel Bay Jones and Will Sasso, who play Audrey and Jim. The conflict will likely come from Audrey, who has been open about her skepticism about George and Mary's firstborn. Mandy's parents were occasionally involved in her life during young Sheldon. When she got pregnant, Mandy was thrown out of their house, forcing her to seek help from Georgie's family. Mima took her in, but after Connie's house was destroyed in the Young Sheldon Season 6 finale, the couple and baby Cease were forced to live with the Coopers, resulting in a cramped household. Eventually, the growing family decided to move across town with the McAllisters, considering their bigger house and better financial standing. In Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, that arrangement will likely continue. Being core cast members in the Young Sheldon sequel means that Audrey and Jim will be more involved in the newlyweds' lives. Mandy's father will maintain his welcoming demeanor towards Georgie. He may even be the reason Sheldon's brother is able to build his tire empire, as previously revealed in The Big Bang Theory. The conflict will likely come from Audrey, who has been open about her skepticism about George and Mary's firstborn. Young Sheldon Season 7 established this, and unless George's death changes anything, she will maintain this demeanor moving forward. It'll be interesting to see if Georgie and Mandy's first marriage will also devote substantial attention to Jim and Audrey, the same way young Sheldon did for George and Mary. At this point, not much is known about their story outside of their relationship with Georgie and Mandy, but it will be interesting to learn about their marital life. Perhaps the writers can also endear the couple to the Big Bang Theory's audience, even though they really don't have any connection to them, because Mandy's existence was never acknowledged in the nerd-centric sitcom. With the McAllisters essentially becoming the extended family for Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, it isn't clear how the Coopers will fit in the show. As previously mentioned, Mary, Missy, and Mima will appear in the first 2 episodes of the Young Sheldon sequel. Beyond that, it's unclear if they will return. Meanwhile, there are no confirmed appearances yet for Sheldon. This is much easier to explain, considering that the boy genius moved out of Texas. Despite this, the writers are committed to eventually bringing him back in the future. Despite their uncertain future, the Big Bang Theory canon mandates that the Coopers maintain their ties to Georgie. As Sheldon's brother revealed when he first appeared on the sitcom, he took over the family when George unexpectedly died. Georgie made that same promise in the Young Sheldon finale, as he paid his final respects to his dad. Considering this, it would be difficult to keep his word if he didn't consistently spend time with his mother and sister after their worst family tragedy. If the writers stick to canon, it means that at least Mary and Missy could have easily continued young Sheldon past Sheldon's move and George's death by making it a proper ensemble series. They could have mined inspiration from what ABC did when it transitioned from Roseanne to the Connors. That being said, Chuck Lorre and his team were adamant about moving away from what came before and starting something new with Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. Despite the pushback, they are trying to ensure that the new show is distinct from its parent series, and a big part of that is moving the focus away from the Coopers. There are still so many stories left to tell for Mary, Missy, and Mima, and it's so disappointing that those will likely never be told, as Georgie and Mandy's first marriage features an overhauled ensemble. Admittedly, this is a risky move. There are still so many stories left to tell for Mary, Missy, and Mima, and it's so disappointing that those will likely never be told, as Georgie and Mandy's first marriage features an overhauled ensemble. The new show could make them recurring guest stars, so viewers can continue to spend time with the fan-favorite characters at the very least. In any case, it does seem like all the actors are willing to